If you own a home on Kent Island or anywhere in Queen Anne's County, whether it's Stevensville, Chester, Graysonville, Centerville, Queenstown, this video is specifically for you because something just happened in this market that you need to understand. Hi, I'm David Moore with over 20 years experience as a full-time real estate agent and team leader serving Kent Island and the Eastern Shore markets as well as Annapolis. And I'm going to give you the real MLS data, not last month's data or other artificial data you're going to see on some of the public websites where it trails a month behind, like Zillow and Redfin. These are actual numbers from this week. And I have the report right here, and I just went through the whole thing. So here's the headline. Active inventory on Kent Island and across Queen Anne's County has tripled in the last couple of months. We went from 80 active listings in early March to 241 at the time of this recording. So right now, that's a 201% increase in a very short period of time, about 6 weeks, I guess it looks like. So now, before anyone panics, let me give you the other side of that number. Under contract activity is up 152%. So we went from 54 homes under contract to 136. So the good news is that buyers are absorbing this new inventory that's coming to the market. Deals are getting written. Demand kept pace with the supply. So the median days on market for homes that sold is 17. 48%, almost 50% of those homes went under contract in just 2 weeks. So Kent Island is moving pretty fast right now, and it's kind of keeping pace with the Western Shore, which is very interesting. 31% of the homes sold in 7 days or less, and 30% of homes sold over the asking price. This is not a buyer's market. This is turning into a competitive market with more options. Now, here's where pricing matters. In March, 50% of the homes that sold on Kent Island had to reduce their price before they found a buyer. Half of them. It was crazy. Right now, that number's 31%. Still a little on the high side, but it's a major improvement and an indication that the market is shifting. Sellers are finally pricing correctly from day one, and the result is faster sales. So the overall list to sales price ratio is about 98.5% of the asking price. So sellers overall are getting close to the asking price, but there's a little more negotiability here than in some of the other markets, like in Annapolis from the other side of the bridge. So buyers, that's your opportunity for our market. Look at the stuff that's been on the market for a while. Chances are you have an opportunity to negotiate. But if it's fresh to the market, first week or two, probably not. So let's talk about waterfront for a moment, because that's a huge demand in our market over here on Kent Island. Because this is where Kent Island really separates itself from the rest of Queen Anne's County. So we have 44 active waterfront listings right now, 19 waterfront homes closed in this past 60-day period and current period at an average of $1.56 million. So that's a pretty staggering number. Kent Island waterfront is definitely getting a little pricey. Here's the craziest thing. The top sale, $7 million waterfront home in Stevensville. What's even crazier about it is it sold in 1 day. 1 day on the market, $7 million. So the Eastern Shore waterfront market is not what it was 5 years ago. This is a luxury market and it's active. So let me break this down by area. Stevensville leads with 74 active listings, 40 closed sales. Chester, 52 homes for sale, 32 closed. Graysonville, 29 active, 16 closed. Centerville, 40 active and only 14 closed. Each of these submarkets has its own personality and pricing dynamics. So if you're a home seller, the window where you had limited competition is closing. Inventory is tripled. But buyers are active and homes priced correctly are selling in under just a couple of weeks. A majority of them are actually selling in under 3. So if you list now with the right pricing strategy, you're in a strong position. You wait until summer or longer or until more homes come on the market, you're going to be competing with a lot more listings, probably 300 plus listings. So for buyers, Kent Island has more inventory right now than it's had in years. Your options just expanded dramatically, but the good ones are still moving fast. 31% gone in a week. So make sure you get pre-approved first and you're ready to act. And if you have a house to sell, get that house ready and at least in coming soon status, if not on the market, before you go out there shopping. Sellers aren't waiting. You have a lot of competition out there, and chances are, if you go find a house and then try to get your house sold or get it on the market, you're going to lose out. So I've been serving Ken Island for over 20 years, and I know the neighborhoods, every waterfront community and streets very well. If you want to know what your property is worth and what buyers are doing in your area right now, and give me a call or shoot me a text. And if you're a buyer shopping and you're struggling to find the right house, give me a call. We can get you access to off market and pre market homes, homes you're not going to find online anywhere, not on Zillow or Realtor.com or Homes.com. So go ahead and drop Ken Island below in the comments or call or text me anytime. Let me know how I can help. My phone number is 443-733-6477. Again, I'm David Moore, Ironman Realtor, and my phone number is 443-733-6477. Look forward to speaking with you soon.